In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Cole Anthony and why I think he is one of the biggest steals in this year's NBA draft. Cole Anthony was one of the top recruits for the NCAA this year, and of course he went to the University of North Carolina and was their best player this year. In his first game, he did not disappoint. He had 34 points, and for the rest of the season, he was hit and miss. Some games getting down to as low as 5 and 9 points in a game, and then getting up to the 28 and 26 point range, which is absolutely fantastic. He shot 34% from the 3-point line this year, and he has gone on a rampage when it comes to the offensive game. However, because of his inconsistencies, he has really dropped down in the NBA draft from being a potential top 5 to now being a potential top 25. Today I'm going to be breaking down why he is going to be one of the biggest steals this year. So first, we have Cole Anthony right there. And what we're going to see is him using a screen and roll. And what he does here is absolutely fantastic. He uses that screen, and then he does a quick in and out dribble jab step. And what that does for him is it freezes that hedging player so that now he can get around that hedging player. And that's exactly what he does. That also freezes the hedging player to a point where now he is unable to catch up to that screening player. Cole Anthony then drives towards the rim, uses his body against the defender, uses that contact, and then goes up for almost like a baby hook / floater off the backboard. One of the things that you're going to really notice with Cole Anthony is he really knows how to use that backboard. One of the things that really sets Cole Anthony apart in my mind from other players in this year's draft is he looks to attack the basket almost like Michael Jordan in a fact that when he catches that ball, right before he catches that ball, right there, as soon as that ball touches his hands, he looks to see what the defense is doing, and he has attack in his mind. He's either going to shoot or attack. And that's what he does. He does a quick, he catches that ball, and then he sticks that left leg out. And from there, that's going to be his attack phase. He gets that leg out, does a quick jab back in the other direction. That left leg was out there so that he can balance himself, so that he can send that jab back in the other direction, freeze the defender, and then he's able to drive towards the rim. And notice his shoulders. This is something else that really reminds me of Michael Jordan, especially the video that I watched when I was a young kid, which was Michael Jordan always said to have your shoulders below the defender's shoulders. So if you are a player looking to get an advantage on your defender, this is one massive skill that you're going to want to have. And from there, he attacks that rim, and he attacks it full speed. He has literally 3 defenders collapsing on him. From there, he's able to keep that ball high, make contact, and then he's able to send up a floater and make that basket. Even though these are college and university students that he is playing against, you have to remember that he is basically said to be the only NBA level player on the University of North Carolina's basketball team. And what that means is he literally has the best defenders the other team has to offer. If he can score like this on top defenders in the university level, he is going to be able to score the exact same way at the NBA level. Did I mention that he can also bang the 3? Yeah, that's right. Check this out. So we have a screen on this side that's coming up. He's able to do a quick jab towards the right side, makes that defender take a step out, which is fine. That player on his team is going to set a screen. So now it's making that defender think, well, now I need to try and step up, try to get around that screen that could be coming towards me. But instead, see that? That defender took that step back. That's when Cole Anthony's able to then jack up the 3 in that guy's face and bangs that shot. That is NBA range, and that is an NBA skill. Now we have Cole Anthony up top right here, and this is a Carmelo Anthony type of move. I'm not too sure if he analyzed NBA players to basically take their moves, but as we can see here, this is a Carmelo Anthony jab. He gets that ball off of the pass right away. He gets his feet together. His defender has their hand up, they're on their heel there, on their toes there, and from there, he does a quick shot fake and jab, which then gets that defender down on his heels. That defender is out of the play now. He could drive on him, he could shoot, and that's what he does. He does a quick jab, gets his defenders on his heels. That defender is now neutralized, and he's able to go up for that shot, deep shot, and a nice three-point shot. Another thing is being able to use the screen and roll off of a point screen and then jacking up a three. This is something that we see a lot of from Damian Lillard, where he'll do a quick cross. This is an in and out dribble, getting his defender back into that screen and then come back out from that screen. That defender is now lost behind that player who was screening him. He takes 1 to 2 dribbles, a nice quick shot, and he gets that three-point make. And that is NBA range. Something else that is very valuable at the NBA level, maybe not as a rookie, but maybe 3 or 4 years down the road, is the ability to create an open shot for yourself while still having a defender on you. So what he does here is a very good move. He's sizing up his defender, trying to figure out what he can really do, and at this point I can tell that he has already figured out what his plan of attack is. He takes one quick dribble in towards his defender. He gets his defender back on his toes here, but in his next clip, you're going to see that defender take a step back onto his heels. And that's what we see here. On his heel right there, he is neutralized. Now we see Cole Anthony able to go up for a shot because that defender had 0 toes on the court. Well, he had toes, but he had a heel on the court, which means you need to jump up or take that shot or attack, and that's what Cole Anthony did, was take that shot. Let's also not forget that Cole Anthony actually has some ridiculous hops, especially for somebody his size. We see a nice alley-oop right here, which is something that we would like to see also at the NBA level. Cole Anthony's also able to make passes on the fast break, and this is something that as a guard you need to be able to do. And of course, that's what we were able to see. He's also able to split that hedging player. If you're wondering what a hedging player is, that's this guy, except he's not doing a very good job at it. He's able to split the hedged player. He's now able to see that he has pulled up that middle defender on the zone. And from this player, who what we call in Canada, at least older coaches in Canada call the Russian spot, he's able to send up a massive lob to his player who is standing in the Russian spot. If you're a bigger player, you're playing against a zone, you have a player who's driving down the middle, you better get yourself right here or right here. That's going to get you an absolute ton of points. Now you're probably saying, well, his shooting percentage wasn't all that great. He did shoot in the 50s from the field. He shot 34% from the three, which is, in my opinion, good. But he wasn't very efficient. He got a lot of turnovers. And, of course, he had a lot of missed shots. But in my opinion, that's what's going to happen if you're in the position that he was in, which is being the number one player on the team, being the really only scoring threat. And what I mean by scoring threat is somebody who can really handle the ball 100% of the time and get that ball scored in the net. You're going to get the top defenders in the league. You're going to get the top defenders anywhere guarding you. And that basically just means that you're going to get double teams, triple teams. People are going to be starting to run triangle and twos on you, which I don't think happened to him this year. Will happen in the NBA if he plays against the Raptors and he becomes a star player. But because he gets the best defenders thrown at him, and he doesn't have all that many other scoring threats on his team, he really has an issue when it comes to turnovers, and that's why, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a steal for any team who gets him anything farther than 15. I personally think he's a top 10 pick in this year's draft. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.